Okay, so the Parliament of Ghana contest is intended to create articles on all the 275 MPs of the 8th Parliament of Ghana, and we intend to create the articles in the Kusaal languages. Other language communities are also taking part. Talk of the Idagbani community, the Dagari community, the Mori community, and then the Guruni community. So as it is said, it's a contest and the prizes are involved. But as we've always said it, ours is for us to take advantage of this competition to garner more articles on the Kusaal Wikipedia to qualify us out of the incubator onto the mainstream Wikipedia. So this contest is in two folds. We have the Wikipedia part and then the Wikidata part. But our focus for now is with the Wikipedia part because that is what I've introduced the community to. I've not yet introduced the community to the Wikidata. And to take part in this competition, you need to distab an article. This tab here is to add content to the article for each of the MPs. So if you take an MP, you are supposed to contribute content on that article. You should have at least 100 bytes or more, or about 200 words, or 8 to 10 sentences. So if you take an article, you should have a minimum of 200 words or 8 to 10 sentences or 1,000 bytes. And if you're able to do that, you are allocated some points. And how do you start contributing onto an article associated with an MP? When you come down to the contest page, we have articles. So under articles, we have the list of all the MPs there, all of them. Currently, we are having about 266. Yes, they are supposed to be 275, but for now we have 266. And as you can see, some of them are in red and others are in blue. The blue indicates that somebody or some people have already created those articles. For example, this Matthew Poku Prempe, it is in blue. It means that when you click on it, you see content on Matthew Opoku Prempe like this. So it means that somebody has already created it. But if it is in red, it means that nobody has created it yet. And by clicking on any of the MPs that is in red, it provides an opportunity for you to create that particular article. For example, if I click on Mutaka Mubarak, it is still in red. And before then, you can also say that you can see that those in blue, you see that some contributors' names are tied to them. Like Cletus Avoka, we have Awinimi, user Awinimi. It means that he created that particular article and he has claimed it. And then we have here also Helen Ntoso. User Agurwin Isaac is the one who created it and he has claimed it. So it means that when you create an article, you need to claim it. I'll take us through how to do the claiming of an entry after you have created the article. So assuming Muta Mubarak is still in red, it means that nobody has created that particular article. So if you want to create that article, you just come and click on Mutaka Mubarak. Then it provides an opportunity for you to create content on it. What you see here indicates that you are creating an article, and this is the title of that particular article. And below that, you have a text box here. If you tap on it, you see the cursor begins to blink, indicating that you can now create content there. So you can begin to type the information you have about Mutaka Mubarak there. What others also do is that they might have translated the article on Mutaka Mubarak on their PC or on their phone. Then when you just open it here, you copy it and then come and then paste. Assuming I have something on Mutaka Mubarak, let's see. I type something on my dummy this thing. WhatsApp group. I call it my Kusaal. Then I'll just copy it and then come and then paste it. Oh, I don't have it here. Just a sec. So assuming I have something like this, where am I? Okay. So I've created it from my WhatsApp or from my Word document. Then I can come and paste it here. Sorry. So assuming this is what I want to write about Muntaka Mubarak. So if this is the only thing I have for now, I can go ahead to hit on publish. And by convention on Wikimedia, whenever you are publishing, you need to tell the Wikimedia world what you have just done. We call it edit summary. So you tell us a summary of what you have done. So I say, I created a new article. Because I've ever typed it, it will drop down. So I created a new article. Then watch this list. If you check it there, it means that you want to watch this page. Whoever comes to do anything there, you'll be notified. Then I publish. So now if you go to the list again, you will no longer see Mutaka Mubarak being in red. It will now be blue. It will now be blue. Okay. Let me go back. So this is how we are supposed to create the articles on the number of MPs that we have. So you see that initially Mubarak Mohammed Mutaka was red. Now that I've added content onto it or I've created that article, you see that it is now in blue. So I've created that particular article. I don't know whether it's clear, especially for the purpose of those who were not with us last week. Please, is it clear? Any question? Hello? Is it clear with everybody? So that I'll move on.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah. It's okay.
Okay, so you have created an article on Mutaka Mubarak just like that. Now, if you want to do any other thing, we call it formatting or editing. Assuming I want to add content to Mutaka Mubarak, or I want to make edits to Mutaka Mubarak, editing here could be that you are adding some more information, or you want to do other formatting, like making some text bold or adding sections or headings. So before you can do any other thing on this particular article, you first of all, you are in the reading mode. You see that read is underlined and it's in black. To do any other thing, you have to click on edit. So you see that the cursor is now blinking. It means that you can now make edits on this particular article. And like I mentioned last time, the first time the title of the article is mentioned within the body or the text of the article, the first time it is mentioned, you need to make it bold. So how do we make a text bold? You highlight the text that you want to make bold, like I've done. Mutaka Mubarak. Mubarak Mohammed Mutaka is the title of the article, and it is appearing for the first time here. So I need to make it bold. So first of all, I highlight it, come and tap on the big a drop down. You will see a drop down. Then you have bold as in B as in bold. You tap on it, the text will be made bold. This could be the only edit that you want to make, and you could publish it. So we hit on publish. What did I do? I bold text, something short to let any other person who visits this page to know that this is what we have done. And for the purpose of the administrators, they will know that somebody did an edit here and the person just made text bold. That is all. Then one other thing we could also do is to add section. That one we looked at it last week. Again, before you can do any other thing, you click on edit. So we are now in the edit mode. As you can see, it is black and it is underlined. To add a section, maybe we want to talk about his background. Background is like okay. Background. Not so much has been written about Mama Yarga. I wanted to copy something there. Let's see. Just a minute. Let's take Dominic Ayini. I hope there's plenty there. Hey, that one too, there isn't much. I want to copy the translation for background. Background, or yes. I need to glean on something. Let's see this. So something like this one. I don't know whether that is correct. Can somebody read it for me? This one. Hello?
Hello.
Yes.
On thanks him.
What does that mean?
Okay.
I think that would be the background.
That's the background. Okay. So assuming I want to add a section, so you see how it looks. It's like in the normal parlance, we call it heading. So want to add a heading or subheading. In Wikipedia, we call it section. You see that it is kind of bold, but it's not bold like you see here. But the text, the font style or the font format changes a little bit. And you can see that it is also underlined. And you see edit and edit source by it. That is a section. We have so many sections here. We have, this is a section. This is another section. And then Tuma, this is another section. Then of course, we always have, So we have all these as sections for an individual or the MPs. So how do we add that section for Mutaka Mubarak? There are two ways of doing it. You bring the cursor to the next line. You come and you type the text. Yes, background. Then you highlight the text. You go and click on paragraph. Then you click on heading. You see that it is underlined and then the font color changes a little bit like it is deep. Then you can publish. I've added a section or a heading like that. What did I do? I added a section. That's my edit summary. And of course, watch this page, and I can also add, this is a minor edit. Then I publish. So you see that we now have a new section under Mutaka Mubarak. Yes. That's one way of adding a section. There's another way of adding a section. So when I press on enter, the line moves below the heading and I can now type anything there. So assuming after I've finished typing whatever I want to type under background and I want to add another section, say, I think this is educational background, right? Am I right?
Yes.
So you know the initially I typed the heading or the section title before I created the section, and then it is underlined. Another way is for me to bring the cursor to where I want to add a section, click on paragraph, then I click on heading. You see that the line comes out before I now begin to type. Then I can also publish. I added the section, then publish. That's another way of adding the section. I think there's a third way of doing that. So as of now, you see that we're seeing the edit at the top here. Now you can see it by each of the sections that have been created. Yes. And the third way of doing it is, let's say you want to add a section about his work. That's Tuma. So you click on, so instead of clicking on the edit above, you can use any of the edits here to activate the edit mode. So I press on enter, send the, so maybe I'll finish typing whatever I want to type here. So I bring the cursor to where I want to add the new section. So the other way is after typing the heading or the section, you don't highlight it. You just place the cursor at the end of the word or at the end of the sentence or phrase of your heading. Then you go to paragraph, click on heading, then you are good to go. Yes. So this is how we add sections. And you see that when I was adding the sections, I realized that after clicking on paragraph, we see heading, subheading 1, subheading 2. So heading here is the main heading. That's the main heading. Then subheading here, as the name implies, that's the subsection or the subheading. So within a section, we can have other subsections. So maybe under Tuma, we can categorize it as his work in politics, then his work in his professional life. So that is where we bring the subheading 1. Then maybe after the subheading, under the subheading 1, we'll have other subheadings that we want to do. So that is where you select on the subheading 2. I hope it's clear. So maybe I'll just create it like this. Maybe others will come and add the content in this thing later on. So what did I do? I added a section. Then I hit on publish. So this is the other thing that we talked about the last time. I hope it is clear. Hello? Can anybody hear me?
I think those who are not there, I don't know if they are here. Otherwise, we can go ahead.
So those of you, I think this one is not new to you, so I'm good to go. Okay, so one important thing that we rushed over the last time is the issue of categories. You see at the bottom of the article, Mutaka Mubarak, we see categories. The categories here means, as the name implies, we want to categorize articles so that if we want articles about, let's say, human beings, about politicians, about musicians, about farmers, we should be able to easily get them on our Kusaal Wikipedia. So, so for now, we can add a category about Kusaal Wikipedia in general, so that all articles that come under Kusaal Wikipedia, one day, when we want all of them, you can easily find them. You see that when we're visiting our main page, you saw that we had all articles, a place where we call all articles. When you go to the main page, we have all articles. So all articles on Kusaal Wikipedia. So all the articles that we categorize under Kusaal Wikipedia, all of them will fall down here. And then we are also able to tell the number of articles or pages that are under the Kusaal Wikipedia. Last week, when we were doing it was 45. It was because we were not categorizing our articles. So after that, some of us took it upon ourselves to add the categories, and it increased to 74 as of yesterday. And today we are having 106. I'm sure we have more than this, but because we are not adding the categories, that's why it is not added up here. So these 106 are all articles under Kusaal Wikipedia. So when you create an article and you want it to be counted among these articles, you need to add the category Kusaal so that it will be counted among articles of Kusaal Wikipedia. Now, how do you add categories? You see categories, we have plus and then superscript plus. You don't click on that one. You come and click the plus after the column, like this. So I want to add this Mutaka Mubarak article to the list of articles under Kusaal Wikipedia. So it means that I'm adding it to a category. Which category? Because we are currently in Kusaal in beta, this is how we add category for Kusaal Wikipedia articles. You see that we have WP/KUS. So it's already there. So we click on OK. So it means that the Mutaka Mubarak article will now be added to the list of articles under Kusaal Wikipedia. It's like somebody is editing whilst I'm also editing. Yes. Yes, somebody was editing there. So let me refresh and see something. I think somebody opened it to also edit. Okay, so let me publish and see. Yes, so you see that below the article, the Mutaka Mubarak article, you now see a category, WP/KUS. This one means that you can this article can be all added among several categories, and all of them will fall within this bar. Since Mutaka Mubarak is a human being, we can add him to the category of articles who are human beings or articles on human beings. So to add a category, you click on the plus at the far end. This plus here is when you want, assuming the KUS, I spelled it wrongly. If I want to edit it, this is where I have to come to you see modify. Assuming the spelling of the KUS was wrong, this is how I was supposed to do it. I'll correct it and then click on this. And then this minus is when you want to remove the category. Assuming somebody came under Mutaka Mubarak and added a category animals. Of course, Mutaka Mubarak is not an animal, so you don't add him to the category of articles that belong to animals. So assuming somebody had done that and you want to remove it, you come and click on remove and to remove that category. I hope it's clear. Okay, so Mutaka Mubarak is a human being, and we can add another category there. The other day, it's like we're seeing human being is spelled this way. So, capital N. Of course, we're in beta. We'll have to prefix it this way, like this. So that it will be added to the list of articles that belongs to human beings. Click on OK, and that category is added. So it's added among the category of articles that are Nisal, that is a human being. I also encourage that we add our articles to the category. This one, I did not mention it last week. So some of us know how to add the KUS and then Nisal. But very important, if you are not adding any category at all, you should add KUS, LP/KUS, so that it will be added among the list of our articles on the Kusaal Wikipedia. But very important, I think it's very important we add this category also, Parliament of Ghana. I saw Mr. Michael try to do that last year and it prompted me. So that at the end of the contest, we should readily know how many articles do we have under the Parliament of Ghana. How many articles have we created in Kusaal Wikipedia regarding our member of parliaments? So, Parliament of Ghana context. Parliament of Ghana. Of course, the OP slash. I always forget the language put slash. So we'll add this category, the OP/KUS slash Parliament of Ghana context. Then you click on OK. So when we are looking for, or when we are looking through the list of articles created under the Parliament of Ghana context, Mustafa Mubarak will also be included there. Let me just open it and you see something. Walaikum salam. Meeting. Online meeting can be. So if you open it, it will tell you the number of articles that are under this category. So you see that so far, only 2 articles are under the category Parliament of Ghana contest. So when we open here at the end of the contest, if we all add all the articles under this category, you will see the total number shown here. I don't know whether you are following me. I didn't mention this last week. So far we have 2 pages under the category Parliament of Ghana. They are Mustafa Mubarak, Mohamed Mustafa, and then Samuel Okujetu Ablakwa. Now, if you look at the one that we have added so many, that is the KUS. If you open it, I think that one will have more. So you see, we have 107 pages under this category. So I think it's a reflection of this number here. Can you see that? Because I just added Mustafa Mubarak. Mustafa Mubarak has not yet been updated here. So that's why we have 106 here. But we have 107 under the category WP/KUS. Please, is anybody following me? Does anybody have any question so that I proceed?
Yeah.
Hello?
Hello.
Yes. Is it okay?
Yeah, it's okay.
So that is how we add categories. And I'll repeat, all our articles in this context, we should always add WP/KUS under the categories. Then we should also add Parliament of Ghana. For the KUS, WP/KUS, all articles that we are creating, whether it is as part of this contest or any other thing, let's add the WP/KUS. That one is numbering all articles under Kusaal Wikipedia. But for the purpose of this contest, let's be adding Parliament of Ghana also, so that at the end of the competition, we can easily tell these are the number of articles created under Parliament of Ghana. And of course, whether within the contest or outside the contest, if you are creating an article for a human being, you should add Nisa as a category. So that when they won't want the number of articles that we have created for human beings, we should be able to tell the number by visiting that category page. Now, what we are going to talk about now is new. We didn't mention it last week. It also has to do with formatting, yes. And that one has to do with, if you look at some of the articles that we have in English, like Mahama Yarga, you realize that you get some text, like Mahama Yarga, born on this day, is a lawyer and politician in Ghana. You see that Ghana is highlighted. And like I mentioned in our previous discussions, whenever you have a link, you see that it will be underlined. It will either be red or blue. If it is red, it means that there's no content on it, and you can create content on it by clicking on that red link. If it is blue, it means that there's a content on it, and if you click on the article, you will have that content that is there. And by hovering around itself, you see that the content on it is even dropping down. This is the content that is on this Ghana, which has been linked here. So if you open it, it will send you to another article whose title is Ghana. This is another way of making articles on Wikipedia look very beautiful, or very rich. So that is it. We call them links. It is linked or connected to other articles somewhere. So that means that there's an article somewhere called Ghana. And so assuming you are reading about Mahama Yerga and you come across it and you want to know about Ghana, this is an opportunity for you to click on it to read about Ghana. Reading ahead, you also see he belongs to the National Democratic Congress. And National Democratic Congress is also linked, an indication that if you click on that particular link, it will send you to the article on National Democratic Congress. And hovering your pointer around it, you even see the gist of that particular article. Yeah, but where there's a link which is red, it means that there's nothing on it. So we need to be doing this to our articles on the Kusaal Wikipedia also. That will make it look very beautiful, very rich. Now, how do we add links? So let's use the Mutaka Mubarak again. So we have Muhammad Mutaka Mubarak, born in Ghana. So you see that Ghana is here. I think Ghana is a name, so it's not advisable for us to be translating it or transliterating it. So let me edit that. So let's see. Then publish. What did I say? I corrected. Let's see, I corrected spelling. Yes, then I publish.
Yes.
Now, this Ghana, I want to link it so that it will connect us to another article somewhere. But you know, when I click on Ghana in the English Wikipedia, that's English Wikipedia, it took me to another article on Ghana, which is also on English Wikipedia. So what we should be doing is we should be linking pages or articles that are also within the Kusaal Wikipedia. So to link this Ghana, of course, you have to activate your edit mode by clicking on edit. So we want to link Ghana to another article on Kusaal Wikipedia whose title is Ghana. So what I do is I highlight it. And then when you look at the top, just by the A where we're adding our bold, you see an icon that is like two rings connected to each other, like the name implies, link. We want to link this article to another article whose title is Ghana. We want to link. So that's why the symbol is two rings linking together or connecting each other. So after highlighting Ghana, we tap on it. Then it takes us, there's a drop down. We have this article in Kusaal Wikipedia, WP/KUS/Ghana. That means that we'll have this article on Kusaal Wikipedia whose title is Ghana. You know, the prefix the WP/KUS is there because we are sending you beta. So you tap on that particular article, indicating that you want to connect this particular article to the word Ghana in your article. So when you tap on it, you hit on publish. Edit summary, what did I do? I added a link. So you said I've never done that, so that's why it's dropping down. So I don't have to type it fully. I just click on this, added a link, then I publish. You see that it's showing red here is an indication that there's no content on that particular, or that one is not yet created. But let me refresh and see if that article, I thought we have that article already in our list of articles. Let me open it and see. So, what is it? Okay. I'm surprised it's appearing red. Okay. This is the article. It's already there. Okay. Okay. So what I'm just trying to put across is, if you link it, if the article is already in existence, the link will appear blue. If it is not yet in existence, it will appear green.
Okay.
Yes. Like Upper East region here, we can decide to link it to an article in Kusaal Wikipedia. And to do that, you first of all activate your edit button, select Upper East region, Then you come and hit on the link icon. So you see that it is not yet there. That's why it is appearing in Wiki right here. So you tap on it. Then we click on publish. I added a link. Then publish. So this is how. So that means that somebody, one day, if they create the article for Upper East region, one day when you come here, when you are reading this article and you get to here, and you tap on it, it will take you to that particular article that is created and whose title is Upper East region in Kusaal language like this. I hope it's clear.
Yeah.
Yes. So,
So the links that they have not created articles will be red for now.
Yes, it will be red. So like
it is when they create articles for red that it will be
blue.
Okay.
Yes, so that's
All
it.
right, thank you. You were talking of we adding the articles we have already created, we didn't categorize them.
Yes, yes.
So should we go back and now add categories?
Yes, it's advisable you add the categories.
Okay.
Very important. Let's look at Mahama Haruna Idrisi here, or even Klatu Saboka. Yes. Let's open the article. So we can add the category there. It's already added. Just that we did not add the Parliament of Ghana one. So you come and hit on the plus, then you do WP/KUS. So because we have created some few articles with the prefix WP/KUS, the moment you start typing, all those ones will appear here. So do you want to add KUS, South or Parliament of Ghana? KUS and South have already been added here. So I want to add Parliament of Ghana. So I tap on it, then I click on OK. So now if I go to the category Parliament of Ghana, I'll now be seeing 3 articles there. This article too, I'm seeing the Ghana transliterated. I don't know whether that's okay for us. But anyway, let me try to link the Ghana here. The Ghana here. I thought we have the Ghana article in Kusaal Wikipedia already. So we should have appeared in blue. So let's link it and see. First of all, you highlight it, click on the link button, and then so you see that it is appearing here blue. It means that it's there. So if I tap on it, why is it appearing red? So then publish. What did I add? You see that the moment I start typing LI, all what I've ever done, starting with the LI will drop out so that I just click on it. Publish. So that's it. You see that the Ghana is linked here, but of course it is red. I wanted to link something that appears in blue. Is Boku mentioned here? It's like we have an article for Boku. Is Boku mentioned in the article somewhere? Another good example is somebody might be asking, what do we link? Is it any word or any sentence or any phrase at all that we link? We only link texts which are like topical, like they are capable of being a heading for another article. So like you don't just link any word you come across. You link words or text or phrases which are topical, like Upper East region, like Ghana, or like politician. You know, later on somebody can create an article with a title politician. So you can link that one so that somebody can just tap on it and it will redirect that person to that particular article. That's why usually on the English Wikipedia, I see that so many things will be linked. Like National Democratic Congress, it's a topical issue. In Ghana, you can't run away from that fact. When you come to John Dramani Mahama, it's a topical issue. When you look at Member of Parliament, it's topical. So each of them can stand out as a heading for an article. Yes. So the idea is that you are connecting this particular article to that particular article, this particular article, which is also existing somewhere, so that you can have a redirect to that particular article to read more. So, and if you do that and it's not yet there, you are telling the community that this is a topical issue which need to be created. We need to create an article for it. So anybody can just visit that particular, like this article, then he sees that Upper East region is red. And that is another lazy way, sorry for my word, another lazy way of creating articles. Somebody can just come, oh, they have created a link here, which is red. Let me click on it and then create it as an article. So you see that it is giving you an opportunity to create it as an article. You see that you can create a page with this title. Then there's currently no text in this page. You either search it this way or you create it. So when you type on this, you see that it just takes you to the platform or the page where you are normally given the opportunity to create an article. So if I type or copy and paste the text here, when I publish, Upper East region will now be an article among the list of our articles. I hope it is clear for all of us. So I'll not publish it because I've not done much there. So this is one thing we should also be doing. Yes. Any question on what we have done so far? This our reference. I was saying the other day that no matter the article you have created, if you are not able to create any sections for them at all, for that particular article at all, there should be a section for adding reference. And I'll preserve adding reference for our next session, probably next week. Yes, like I've been saying, I don't always want to be loading us so much. Our next week session will be on adding references. So, but for now, you can just add a section on all your articles, and it's usually the last section. Versa. I think we agreed on this. Just that some people think that there should be N here. I think that argument is still, that debate is still there. But in the nutshell, all the articles that we have created or we are going to create, we should add a section for reference. I realize that most of the articles that have already been created, we did not add those sections. Yes.
I think we rather agree that the N should be there.
Okay. The Versa. Yes. Okay. Yes. So let me see if I can edit it. Okay. So then publish. So you see that because I use the edit mode under that particular section, you see that that heading is showing me as my edit sample. I can just leave it and then publish. Yes. Formatting text, the line, sections, reference, links, categories. So I think this is what I plan to take us through today, especially the categories and then adding the links. The next is the reference, which I don't think I should add now. I don't want to overburden people. But of course, I've seen that some of us are learning this thing very fast. So if you're that type, you can contact me one-on-one so that I take you through how to add the references. In order for our articles to be beautiful, all these things need to be there. As you can see in the English article, you see the pictures and all those things. But there's this thing which you see that adding the data box. I don't know whether I should add it. Isaac, what do you think? Should we add it or we should just leave it for now? I know for you, you're already far ahead with that one.
I think if it wouldn't be overburdened.
Yeah, it's okay.
It depends on those who just join.
Yes.
I don't know if it will be okay for them. Otherwise, you can use that one and the reference.
Yes, so that will come back with the reference. That's a good idea. But I just remembered of something very important. Somebody might be saying, if I want to create an article on Mutaka Mubarak, then I go to the page where we have the rules and I shared it on the page on our Kusaal Wikimedia community page this morning. Somebody might be saying, if I want to create an article on Mutaka Mubarak or any of the MPs, when I get to this page, the context page, and I scroll down to the list of Wikipedia articles here, then assuming Collins Dauda or the Mutaka Mubarak, or let's say this one is new. So I click on it, it opens for me to add text. Somebody might be asking, where do I get the text to be added here? So the thing is, there's another page which I shared on our platform this morning. Let's see. That has the list of English articles. So you need to open the English article. Then you get, I have it here. Then you get the list of the MPs. Their English articles are here. English articles, all these are English articles. So you want to create an article on somebody in our list. What were we having? For the list. Yeah, we are creating on Collins Dauda. So I open that particular page that is given at the list of English articles. Then I look for Collins Dauda here. Collins Dauda, Collins Dauda, Collins Dauda. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I look for Collins Dauda. Collins Dauda is here. Then I open the English article. It opens like this. So I literally, or I basically translate whatever is here into Kusaal. So some were of the opinion that he will open this page, translate it in a Word document, translate this into a Word document. Then when you come to creating, when Collins Dauda opens for it like this for you to create it as an article, you simply paste the text that you have there. Then you publish. So that answers the question. If I'm creating an article for a particular MP, where do I get information about that particular MP? You simply open the English article of that MP and then translate. Yeah. So that is it. So I think that's about all that I wanted to talk about this morning. And I think
I have a question.
Okay.
On there.
Yeah, go ahead.
Though I don't use a laptop to do my editing, but those who are using, let me ask.
Okay.
Well, I don't use Word. Let me use that one. Like, if you want to translate all these English articles about Collins Dauda that we are talking about,
Okay.
using Word document,
and
then from there I can do my headings and bold words. If I do my bolding from that side and then copy incubator and then paste it there, would it reflect over there? I have to go there and do that editing using the bold section and then the
that's a very
heading section.
That's a very good question. Thank you for asking that. I observed that a number of us have done that. Just a sec. So assuming I have this, okay, Collins Dauda. That's a very good question Isaac has asked. And going through the pages that we have created, I observed that such Okay, so assuming this is my Word document, I've opened the English text, the English article on Police Daura. I'm calling the name in the Dagbani tone. I say Daura. So I open it like this. Then I open my Word document like this. This is how some people are doing it. Then I've succeeded in translating Police Daura's English article like this. Okay, now I'm creating it. I select the text there. Then I copy the text. Now I'm creating it. I'm creating Collins Dauda like this. Let me go back. So it is red link. I tap on it. Then it has loaded for me. You always close this thing. It's just notifying you that you are creating an article. So what I'll do is I type here, then I come and paste. So then I publish. I created a new article. Of course, I'm just using the information there for a demo. So you see that the text there is just like this. So I think that this place is a heading, right? This place is a heading.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a heading. So I think, is that the first heading in the text here? Is that the first heading?
Sorry?
No.
In the text that you are seeing here, is that the first heading?
Yes,
Like,
that's the heading. Yes,
I don't know
please.
what is the first heading. So your question is that you have here as your heading.
That is the first heading.
That's the first heading. So now, you know, the formatting on Word document is
Yes.
quite different from that of Wikipedia page. So when I come to Wikipedia and paste it, it appears like this. And if I had already made it bold in my Word document, again, here it will be bold, but it appears quite different. Okay, I think I should have done that because that was your question. Your question was that the headings are bold. Is that not it?
Yes, I bolded it.
So it's bold in your Word document for you to identify that.
Yes, so when you copy.
Okay. Okay, so I should have copied
Continue
it
to
whilst they are bold. Then when I come to so then when I paste, you see that when I paste, they are still bold. The headings are still bold. Can you see that?
Yes.
Then when I publish, they are still, those texts will still be bold like this. And you know, in your Word document, you just know that this is a heading. But in the Wikipedia media format, it is not heading. So first of all, you can easily edit it out. You go to the edit mode. These arrows need to remove them. Because you press enter in your Word document, it appears like that. Okay, wherever you press enter and you copy and paste, it will appear like this. Okay, so assuming this is my section, I want it to be section. So what I do is I place the cursor, like, you know, the three ways of doing the sections. Maybe you highlight the text there. You highlight the whole text. Then A, come and click on A. Sorry, paragraph. Then you make it header. So I think this is why Isaac and Go were doing, and their sections were in bold. So now you can still edit this one out. You select it. You know, the sections are not supposed to be bold. The text stands out differently from the normal text, but it is not in bold. So to remove the bold, you select the text. You know, when you were to make it bold, you select the text, come and click on A, then you click on B. The same way, if you want to remove it, you follow the same procedure. Highlight the text, click on A, and then you click on B again to remove the bold, so that it now appears like this. So all these are supposed to be, okay, let me publish it and you see. I added a section, then I publish. So you see that the text looks quite different from the normal text here, but it is not, you don't have to make it bold. So the same way, we can edit this one also and make it section. Edit. Let me move the enter here. So I come and place my cursor at the end of the text where I want to make it bold, a section or heading. Come and click on paragraph. Select this. So it has made it a section, as you can see. Hey. Undo, right? Okay, so let me remove the enter here. So this one to Mount Bellum is also a section, so we'll make it as such. So sometimes you can make a number of them at once before you publish. That is it. Then publish. You see that this one is in bold, which is not proper by our editing conventions. So let's edit and remove the bold. So you click on edit. You see that I did not select the edit at the very top. I just selected the one by that particular section. Highlight the text, select B. Highlight the text, select B. Then I publish. I remove the enter. Then I publish. So with my edit summary, because I use the edit mode under that particular section, that particular section's title will be showing here. So I can leave it as my edit summary and publish. So that the administrators, when they see, they know that I edited under a particular section. So you see that they are now lying down in the Wikipedia format, unlike the Word document format. I hope that answers your question, Isaac. Formatting text, bold, sections, links, categories, yes. So I think I've achieved the objectives of my lesson for today. If you have any other question, you can ask before we close. Any question?
Thank you. Thank you for making it clear to us. So
yes. Mr. Anthony Asagbe, are you following us? Are you with us?
Yes, I'm following very well.
Okay. So I hope to get in touch one of these days, so that I learned you are an IT guru, so you'll be a very great resource for the Kusaal community. And then
I see. Okay, so you let's meet and
we have a lot to learn from you and a lot to benefit from you. Don't hide it from us. Let us benefit from you. Kusaal community need that.
Very well.
Yeah, so I'll get it.
Very well.
Yeah. So this is where my lesson comes to an end. If you have any question, you can ask. Else, we call it a day. I hope you have learned a thing or two.
Thank you very much for the presentation. I think very helpful.
Okay. Then Akurugo Isaac.
Yes,
you are moving at a very astronomical speed. All this that we are doing is like you're already far ahead of it. That's okay. The short videos that I've been sharing on the platform, if you are following it, you are good to go. And then that's what Akugo has been doing, and he's ahead of all of us. Yes, that's good. Keep it up.
boss.
Okay, so without any other issue, I think we can call it a day. And I encourage you to keep editing. If you find any challenge, you can let me know. If you want to get ahead of your colleagues, I'm always available. Some 2 days ago, I had a one-on-one with I've forgotten the name. I think that was Akurubu.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Akurubu.
Yes, sir. Please.
Yeah, that was Akurubu. Yes.
Yes.
We had a one-on-one, and I gave you assignment, and you refused to do it.
I will do it, sir. Please. One guy grabbed me here. That is right.
And the thing is that when I explain it to you, it will appear very cheap. And the moment you don't, if you don't practice it, you can easily forget it. So I always encourage that any little thing that you learn, start putting it into practice and to sink in with you.
Yes,
I hope to see, the community is scattered. Okay. Sometimes in the near future, we may need to have training at Zibila, at Boku, at Binduri, at Garu. Okay. I cannot be the only person going around like this. So I'm happy. And even at the campus, Winneba, we may have to come there to have some training with the Kusaal students there. So you see all these things, I cannot be going around all by myself. I will get tired and all those things. So if